In terms of vaccine for children, there remains a lot of research going into that. The vaccines have proven to be very safe in children, but in several instances not as effective as we would like, particularly in kids under the age of 12. So ongoing trials are underway for kids under the age of 5, and we're closely monitoring the FDA's communication around that regarding approval for vaccine in that age group. Really further testing is being done to decide whether a 2 or 3 dose vaccine series is necessary in this age group and whether higher doses of vaccine would improve the immune response in children. Thankfully, children continue to do quite well with COVID, although there have been several hundred deaths in children in the United States, generally in children who have other medical problems. And there have been about 7,000 cases of the multi-organ inflammatory syndrome across the United States in children. For those parents who with concerns or reservations about vaccinating their children, it's important that they talk to their pediatrician and understand the process and safety of the vaccine. You know, in terms of that childhood age group, the headline was, you know, that the Pfizer vaccine product was not giving the same kind of immune response in 5 to 11-year-olds. It's been very, very safe, but it's not preventing a whole lot of infections in that age group. It doesn't mean the vaccine has no value. It does, particularly the most vulnerable kids in that age group. But I think the trick for vaccine manufacturers is dose. And the difference is 5 to 11-year-olds get a smaller dose. And so they're having less of an immune response, which is also what we're seeing in kids under the age of 5. So again, it doesn't mean it doesn't have value, but it doesn't have the rigorous protection that I think vaccine manufacturers would like. And so I think that's a dosing issue, and maybe the dose needs to be adjusted. Again, very, very safe, but not as effective as certainly we had hoped. And, you know, vaccine rates we are still seeing individuals get vaccinated. We're seeing people getting their 4th dose if they're eligible for it. I think in the country, several 100,000 doses of vaccine are still being given each week. So it's still out there. People are still making that decision. And often it's because they've been witness to a personal tragedy, unfortunately. But vaccines remain a very important part of strategy, and I think those will just continue to improve over time.
Thank you, Dr. Priest, and thanks to everyone who joined today. We will have a recording link sent out shortly. Our next briefing will be Tuesday, April 5th. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you.